Well, Valentine's Day just recently passed, and they had this young man that wanted to surprise his, girl. And so he did something very nice for her. But fellas, you really need to know the young ladies that you're fooling with. Let's go ahead and roll that.
I just finished setting up this Valentine for my shorty. I don't know how it's gonna look to y'all. I think it look good. I'm gonna give y'all like a little walkthrough, what like, I'm nervous too. What she'd be seeing if she was to walk in here. I just don't see how the you can sit on my face and text other niggas in front of me after everything I done did for you.
Because I with them more than I with you.
Now, when I seen this video and I say, okay, so you were long distance from this woman, let me tell you something. If you are in long distance relationships, that should only last for a time. Like either you gonna move over there in the city she's in, or she's gonna move in the city that you're in, or the country, or whatever. You can't do no long distance relationship like that. Because you need to be around each other. You need to see each other, for one. Two, that woman was disrespectful. That young lady, very, very disrespectful. He did all of that. And a lot of times, young men, these little women aren't worth all that, but you're trying to, do something nice. Let me tell you also, ladies, when you see maybe certain red pill content creators out here who just railing against, women, a lot of times videos like this is their origin story, their villain origin story, right? They were nice, they were loving until a woman or a few women did things like this, as you saw in this video. And after that, they became a villain. And when they became a villain, now people are crying about what they're saying online, but how many times was his feelings hurt? Because even some of these ladies who make certain choices in life with scammers or Pookie and Ray, and now they become a villainess. And they're trying to rail against all men, right? Even though they the one chose the men in their life. This particular young man, listen, I would say this. Leave that woman alone for she give you a venereal disease. That's number one. Two, the world is so much bigger than that. Trust me. There's so many women that you could talk to. And if for some reason you can't talk to one here in the United States of America, you could easily go outside the country and go talk to women. If you like, sisters, you can go get a sister in many countries. If you open to whoever, you can go do that too. Like, 'cause one thing about globalization is that the world has gotten so much smaller. So that means the dating pool has gotten a lot smaller, right, for men. So the thing is that a lot of them in the modern world didn't like about, or let me say the modern women in the Western world, didn't like about the passport bro movement. It kind of started putting some accountability on them. And a lot of men are just not going to take being ignored like that or just being done wrong, especially when they have opportunity. Because obviously the little guy got a little job or something. He want to do something nice. And shout out to him, right? And no, I wouldn't call him a simp for it. He was just trying to do something nice for her Valentine's Day. But if he become a villain, well, you know his origin story now. So if he come out with a podcast, don't get mad at him. Don't get mad at him. If he going in on his podcast, don't get mad. Because, these little young ladies today just not raised right. And I know a lot of them come out of single parent households. You can't tell me they didn't have no father, because if a father was raising them, they would not be acting like this. I promise you. One telltale sign they don't have a father is look at how they dress, look at how they act, because a father wouldn't dare put up with that or raise that.